camera. And in that short time, what was previously white is now completely dark. It wasn't that long. It was just a few minutes here. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. How are you supposed to prepare eggplant? I don't know what happened. I was in the store and I was just like, I have a craving for eggplant. I'm doing this completely stupid, aren't I? I mean, every single eggplant there was just beat to fuck. I don't know. Is the outside good? I don't know. I don't know anything about eggplant. I've had eggplant parmesan, but I never prepared it. It has a nice earthy smell, though. Yeah, I like the smell of it. It's kind of nice. I turned the camera on. I don't even know why. I don't know why that camera's on. Yeah, I haven't been doing videos lately. And I have, like, so many projects that are, like, not even partially finished. They're still in editing, but that's it. I've just put them in editing. Is that supposed to be like that? I can't believe how dark this is getting so fast. I guess it's good. That one looks bad, though. It looks like a bruise. I don't know what's good and what's bad. I mean, it's not like a fucking blowfish or some shit, but I could just Google something here. Yeah, I guess I'm just getting rid of all the really bruisey parts. Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I guess I'll make spaghetti and, like, fucking, throw chunks of this in there or something while it's cooking. I don't fucking know. I've got cheese and I've got Parmesan cheese and I don't know. Fuck it. Let's hack this bitch up. Yeah, I haven't been doing videos much lately. And the thing is, I don't know. It's just, well, aside from horrible allergies, allergies are a bitch, man. They just totally incapacitate me. It's like, if I could go into hibernation from February, the end of February, all the way to the end of June or something, maybe even the middle of July, I would be one happy motherfucker. Allergies just lay me out on my ass. And it's like, then you get that one day, like today, where it's been raining so much that all the allergies have been tackled to the ground and you have energy. It's like, oh shit, energy. You know, it's kind of nice. But one of two things happen. Like, maybe, I don't know, like a week ago. We had rain, and I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not dying from allergies right now. I have energy, you know, because your body's been in stasis for fucking days, essentially. And then, you know, the allergies go away and you're like, my energy's back, in surplus. So what happens is, you either do something creative with your fucking time, like this, like I'm slicing an eggplant. Why? I have no fucking idea. Or, you spend the entire day fapping like a fucking madman because your testicles have been getting blue the whole fucking time. Oh my god. Ugh. I kid you not. That day I woke up and I'm like, I've got so much energy and yet I don't know what to do with myself. I go to the fucking computer, I'm surfing for like maybe 20 minutes and I'm like, holy sweet Jesus, I need to come so bad. Boom. X-Hentai, X-Videos, whatever the fuck. I am fapping from morning to night. I mean, by the time I was done, that poor thing had done so much and was so sore. It was just ridiculous. I think oh my god, I even went online and was like messing around with people and shit and camera and all that shit. Oh, my friends get interesting shows. But, you know, or, like I said, you can choose to do something creative like this. Yeah. I never noticed, eggplant has a sweet taste. Eggplant has a little bit of a sweet taste to it when it's not cooked. It's weird because this stuff is rigid, but a lot of eggplant I've had in the past, like in Parmesan, it's sticky goo. You know, since we're already talking about sex, you know, we being me, you talk to virgin guys and stuff, and they're like, man, what's vagina taste like? And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, it has like an electric-y taste, kind of like when you put a 9-volt battery on your tongue. It's got like this alkaline kind of taste. It's kind of nice. And they're like, yeah, but it has that fishy smell. I'm like, only if they're goddamn nasty, you know. Your chick be smelling like fucking fish, man. You just go to the store and buy her some fucking unsweetened yogurt. Seriously. I don't care how they administer it. Eat it. Other things, just unsweetened yogurt. It kills bacteria, etc., etc. Good flora, you know. But yeah, I'm like, it has kind of electric-y taste, and it also it's like sushi. It's like tuna sushi. Yeah, it's like tuna sushi. You know, whatever they call it. I forget the proper name. And they're like, oh, so it does taste like fish. I go, no, it tastes like uncooked tuna. And that's completely different from the shit in a can. And, you know, I even had to buy a guy. I even bought a guy fucking sushi. Just to show him what it tasted like, you know? How sad is that? I don't know. I like educating people. But, you know, then you get chicks. And they're like, well, I've never been with a guy, so what's that taste like? And I'm like, did you ever have eggplant parmesan that's just really, like, sticky and gooey? And they're like, yes. And I go, that's not only similar to the taste, but it's really similar to the consistency. And they're like, oh, I was thinking it would be something I would gag on. That's actually not too bad sounding. I'm like, well, that's what it is, you know. Oh, God. Anyway, enough sex talk. Yeah. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just making ribbons of fucking eggplant parmesan. I should probably be cooking spaghetti right now. Fuck it. Yeah, I know. Parmesan. You know, eggplant lasagna, whatever the fuck. I don't make lasagna. I don't think I've never willingly made lasagna in my life. I guess that lends it to be said that I've unwillingly been forced to make lasagna before, but anyway. So, I've been getting lucky a lot lately, and I'm not talking about sex even there. I'm talking about toy grails. I have been getting very lucky with toy grails and profit. Both of those. It's like, before this whole virus thing started, I'm sitting there, I was hitting a point where I was starting to get toy grails that were things I never thought I would get, like that Ryujin Maru that I did a video on, remember? And it's like, you know, that was just impossible. The circumstances by which I got that were impossible. Likewise, that little ladybug transformer that I got, God knows, fucking, what was it, 2 years ago? That too was an impossible occurrence. You know, I'm not going to get into paranormal shit. Not trying to, anyway. But, you know, it was just impossible situations, and I somehow, you know, snap awake or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, oh shit, right now. And it's like, sure enough, something's there. Well, that's been happening quite a lot lately. Quite a lot lately. To a retarded extent. I was hitting a point where I'm looking at my toy bins. Okay, I bought these big fucking racks. These $35 racks that, oh god, that looks like about 6.5 feet maybe. And they're taller than me. And then I bought a bunch of Sterilite bins, and I compartmentalized everything. I sorted all the toy lines by their toy line into these bins. So, you know, you're looking at one and you're like, okay, that's a My Little Pony bin. That's a Transformers bucket. This is a GoBots or whatever bin. You know, that kind of shit. You know, this is just one or two fucking under-the-bed boxes of hentai figures. You know, just stupid shit. And, you know, they're sitting on these racks, and I'm just staring at them, and I'm like, okay, can I stop now? I mean, for one thing, I have hit a lot of grails that I've wanted, and impossibly came across and found, and impossibly at cheap prices as well. You know, stuff I've been waiting for years, all of a sudden are like, hello, and they just pop up at once, you know? Very strange shit. And, you know, so you're looking at a bin of Monster High or something. Don't even start on me. That'll be another video. You know, you're looking at a bin of Monster High and you're like, okay, I do not need to start a second one. There's already the coolest shit that is in that line in that bucket. Don't need to go further. You know. And it's pretty much been that way. I've just been sweeping up and grabbing those last few things, and, man, I can't help I think the universe is just fucking tweaking things a little bit for me. You see, I've been, well, trying to save up for someone that's coming this way. And I'm kind of in the mindset of, oh shit, once she's here, I will no longer have money and no longer have the ability to buy really, really cool shit frivolously. Which is probably true for a while. And you know what? Since everybody's been getting their COVID checks, I've been noticing a big jump in people online buying shit that has been sitting in my carts for a long time. So I'm like, you know what? People got money now. And they're doing what I'm thinking, too. But even before the COVID shit popped up, I guess I'll pack some of this away for later. I have no idea. Even before the COVID shit, weird shit was popping up for me. And, I don't know. It's kind of like what I was saying with that Ryujin Maru video, you know? It's like, impossible things have been popping up in my favor. Like, ridiculously. And it feels just really artificial. It feels really artificial. But, you know, it is what it is. Could just be coinkydingy. Could just be total coincidence. I wonder if I know what I'm doing here. Not quite. So, you know what? I'm gonna do something weird with that. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do with this shit. I'm not gonna cook it with the spaghetti. That doesn't make sense. I'm brainstorming here. I'm trying to, well, think creatively while not knowing what the fuck to do. I know one of you out there is going, oh my god, do you ever read directions? No, you know I don't. Anyway. By the way, you can stop making fucking alt accounts already. Fucking god. It's like, gee, I want... One of my trolls on there, I think I know who she is. They're doing the internet equivalent of what would be somebody going up to someone they don't like, calling them a name, and then when they get called out going like, who? I don't know who that is. I'm Mr. Butterfree. I don't know that person you're talking about. You know, it's like, come on. Don't be a stupid cunt. You know. And, I mean, it's kind of funny in one way, and it's kind of annoying in another, but it is what it is, you know? Not everybody's smart all the time. Anyway. Oh, I'm just a kid in the UK with 3 of my mates in a study hall. No. You're an asshole, and you know you are. And I know who you are. Fuck you. Anyway. Do I have anything made of glass? Everything's plastic. I swear to God. I don't think I have anything made of glass. Oh, this'll work. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that'll totally work. I have one of those electric crock pots. This was one of the 3 that didn't break. Oh yeah, that'll totally work. Let me wash this out. Okay, if I'm going to go that route, I might as well take this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I might as well take this, I guess. Right? People, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Oh god, I'm getting it on. Whatever. Who cares? What was I saying? I forgot. I was talking about a troll. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh god, I forgot what I was talking about completely. Balls. I guess I can heat this up in the oven and pour it over to spaghetti. I guess that's how I should do this. I don't know. I'm brainstorming. Yeah, going off on that troll tangent totally lost my train of thought, whatever it was. But, you know, I'm coming to the end of having, well, free time and all that shit. Living with another person is nice, except you totally can't be a caveman anymore. I don't know what to turn that up to. I'll turn it up to 475, why not? I'm just winging it. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying before I started talking about trolls. Or troll. Huh. I can't remember. I don't know. I haven't had much time for anything lately. What the fuck was I talking about? While that shit's cooking. Yeah, anyway. So I have all these toy grails. And I also have personally placed limiters, you know, on what's happening here. And, you know, not to put my brother down and not to put my friend's kid down, but they kind of affected me a little bit. They gave me that extra push off that cliff towards not blowing as much on toys long term, you know. Like, I'm talking to my brother, he's older than me. He's bought, like, tons of shit the same that I have, but more. You know, because he didn't have that 12-year period of, like, living with someone horrible and losing everything, you know. He was me if I never bumped into a complete fucking asshole and lost 1/3 of my life to them, you know. So it's like, you know, I'm looking at him and I'm like, good God. He's got tons of shit to the point where he can actually, like, go and throw some of it out in the garbage. You know, and not to say he's doing anything nasty, I'm just saying he has so much that it's become that worthless? I mean, no, I mean, I'm making it sound way worse than it is. But, you know, I mean, I was that at one point in life, too, you know. I had so much shit that eventually a lot of it ended up in a dumpster because it had to, you know. And that's just a crying shame. It's like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars of Godaken robots, die-cast shit. Fucking all the cool fucking figures out of lines and shit, you know. Oh my god, Shogun Triceraton. Hundreds of dollars now. But, you know, you get the idea. I've lost so much, and I've gained it all back in the past few years I've been here in Texas. But a lot of it I didn't bother to buy again, because I'd already gotten whatever I needed from it, you know? Like, if somebody were to knock on my door right now and hand me a Combatra Shogun Warrior in mint condition in the box, bitch is going on eBay. I'm not playing with that. I'm putting it right on eBay, you know? I mean, if you were to hand me a lot of stuff that I considered holy grail toys that I'd have forever, bitches are going on eBay. You know, it's weird. And, you know, so that's what I saw with my brother. I saw that he had so much that he was actually able to throw some into the literal garbage. Yikes. You know, granted, they were horrible Star Wars stuff from the new movies, which are tragically horrible. You know, just SJW filth, you know, pretty much. And, so it's understandable to throw that into shit. You don't even want kids to have stuff like that, you know. But, you know, so my friend's kid, he's like 11. It's like, I was over at their house for a day, you know, helping her out with some shit. And, her kid's running up to me every 5 seconds talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, the kid is like fucking jerking off to this shit, you know. He's just babbling on and on about, you know, Freddy and, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't understand the attraction. But, you know, the kid's just going on, and he's rattling off all these names and these powers and these abilities and these on-the-phone, you know, phone-only goods that he's purchased, you know. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, you know, at some point, I have no ear for this kind of shit anymore, you know. And I'm like, how different is he from me, you know? I mean, he has a bunch of virtual objects that he won't give a fuck about 10 years from now. How much of the shit do I have will I not care about 10 years from now? You know? I mean, to be fair to me, a lot of the shit I have, I am absolutely keeping for the rest of my life. Some of it I've actually fallen out of favor with. You know? And I think, you know, not just observing my brother, not just observing my friend's kid, but observing companies, you know? Like, oh, fucking Hasbro. Oh my God. Hasbro makes a Transformer. It's like $200, you know. On the cheapest, it was showing up at Ollie's for like $70 or some shit. On the highest, it's like going for like 300 something on eBay. Okay, big tall fucking Transformer, 2 feet tall, cool, whatever. A nice toy. But then a third-party company comes out and goes, hey motherfuckers, for $100, that nice toy that you spent a fucking half of a car payment on can have articulated hands and a sword. And you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna come, you know. $100. $100. So you're buying a toy for probably around like $250, and then some cocksucker fucking party company comes out, and they make a handset that's $100. So the cost of this Transformer is now $350. Then the next month, this company goes, hey, motherfuckers, look at our balls. Look what we did. We fucking made articulated feet for this bitch. Now he can straddle like this. And you're like, oh, fuck, I have to have that if I have that. Another $100. So this toy, if you got it for like $70, it's now $270. If you got it for $250, it's now $450. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I already have the old version of that. I've already customized that bitch up the way I like it. I don't need another giant-ass Transformer. I don't just not need the modern version of this Transformer. I don't need giant Transformers anymore. You know, they've got fucking Trypticon, a big fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex looking motherfucker with the Vor feature, like in that one video I did. You know, he eats little guys and they fall into his stomach. Don't need it. You know, they came out with Scorponok, big fucking gaudy colored scorpion thing, you know. Cool, didn't have it as a kid, would like to have it now. No, I don't. If you dropped it on my doorstep right now, eBay. I wouldn't care, you know. What else? I had Metroplex. I started customizing it, and I just fucked it up horribly because I didn't know what I was doing. And it's still sitting in a corner of a room somewhere, half finished, you know. Whatever, you know. I even replaced all the red LED lights in it with green ones. Yeah, his eyes lit up green, his chest lit up green. I just don't care anymore. I don't know. I mean, you could say, well, you're growing up. I'm 46. I better have grown up quite a bit by now, you would think. Anyway, it's like, you know, there's just things that, even if you gave it to me free right now, I would just instantaneously sell it. You know? And I'll tell you, I have been spending exorbitant amounts of money on stupid shit lately. But they're the keystones. They're the keystones in the collections that I have, you know? They're the last pieces. Like, oh boy, I don't even want to admit this one. It's like, I was mentioning Monster High before. The thing is, I mean, toys are mostly designed by men. You know, some chicks do some designing, yeah. Nah, I'm not going to get into that. That's a video for another time. But yeah, as far as boy toys go, you know, occasionally you'll see something cool pop up in a toy aisle and you're like, I'm going to grab that. Okay, but it's not like entire lines are coming out and you're like, I must have everything. I don't know. It's just things are changing. And it's not, as I mentioned, I have somebody who's going to be living with me very soon. And it's like, you know, it's not that I'm panicking and going, oh shit, I have to not do this fun thing anymore because I have to be responsible. It's not that at all. How virtuous, but that's not what's happening here. I'm literally falling out of favor with things, you know. Movies, right? Movies and TV shows, I couldn't give fuck all. You know, people are like, oh my god, did you see that movie that came out where they did this and it was scary and that jumped out and that happened? And I am yawning. I must be too old because I'm looking at this shit like it's the most boring fuck in the world. I see people my age. They're like, oh my god, did you see that new Final Fantasy coming out? Oh god, I'm going to jerk off right now. I can't. I can't do that again. I mean, back in fucking 91, this kind of hot lesbian chick at work, bisexual actually, this hot chick at work, red-haired chick, she introduced me to the world of Final Fantasy II, you know, on Super Nintendo. And I was hooked, and I bought it. Then Final Fantasy III on Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy Tactics over here, Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm playing this shit like fucking crazy. And I have not yet forgotten just how many fucking hours of life I sat there grinding characters on shit enemies that looked like garbage. You know? Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, easily in my top 10 games, possibly even number 1 on the PlayStation. You know, that game was so good, I played it, let's see, 1997, 2007. I played that game about 15 years straight. I actually found things in there that other people hadn't, you know. I found a way to jump into a doorway while doing double heart refresh with the duplicator item, and you could get to places in the castle you weren't supposed to. I found Castle 3 and 4 in a game with 2 castles. Anyway, point being, I grinded like crazy. I grinded, I tested, I was doing debuggy type shit, you know, just by playing it, you know. I can't do that shit again. I played 2 Castlevanias on PlayStation 2, you know. They were cute. I can't do that shit again. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't have the patience for it anymore, you know. I mean, movies are so boring too. Movies are just the same shit over and over. People don't see the patterns. I mean, do people really reset that hard? I don't know. I'm just not impressed. When I watch almost any given movie, and I know what's going to happen way before I want to, oh God, fuck off. At least you have certain properties that do it right, you know? Breaking Bad was the perfect show. It was the perfect show. They kept it where you could kind of tell what was going to happen, but they were always throwing fastballs. That show and Better Call Saul, but especially Breaking Bad, you know? It's like, start off with craziness, have it slow down, have it get a little crazy, have it resolved, throw a fucking banger at the end. You know, it's like, damn. It's like, it was formulaic, but in a good way, you know. And, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of media it is. Books, music even to a point. Yeah, music even to a point is like this. You know, movies, toy lines, they're all just predictable, you know? And I hate that. And I've lost favor with it. So yeah, it's like I've been buying tons of shit. But I'm looking at my eBay cart, I'm looking at my wish lists that I've written up over the years in text file after text file. And I'm just like, nope, 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 meh, 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 all the way down. Got it, got it, got it. Why do I want it? Nope, nope, nope. And it's not like I'm sitting here cringing at things I'm knocking off lists. I'm not. I'm not going, ooh, I guess I don't need that. No, I'm just getting rid of the fuck, because I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need it. You know? And I mean, you know, for someone who's been buying toys as long as they can remember, that's a weird thing. Something weird has been happening, though. Okay, so I go into a toy aisle, and I'm like, there's nothing here that interests me. I should leave. I start walking out of the toy aisle, and I just stop. I stop, and I walk back in, and I'm like, why? Huh? So I walk to the end of an aisle that I really don't care about, and there's a new display that's been put up. These little fucking shitty Bakugan toys. It kind of rips off the old Takara Spherics. You know? They're really not that good looking. They're really shitty. They're shitty looking toys. I'm sorry. They all look the fucking same. It's like, here's a black and green one. Here's a black and green one. One's a dragon, one's a wolf. They look identical. So anyway, the price tag on them didn't make sense to me. I'm like, $2? I'm like, since when do Bakugans go for $2? It's like, I don't buy this shit, but it's fucking $2, and I know that they usually go for $10 just by walking through a toy aisle. I'm like, why would it be $2? Instantaneously, whip out my phone, go on eBay. Well, what do you fucking know? Some of these $2 little piece of shit toys are selling on eBay currently at $29. And I'm like, holy shit. This is pure money I'm looking at here. So what do? I pick up all 20 of them. I spend $40 on this shit. Within the first day, it was like 29, 16. You know, I'm like, well, that's already been paid for. You know, and it's like every day I'm sending out another one. It's like, it's just fucking weird. It's like free money just sitting there. And that's just weird to me, you know? So, like, 2 weeks after that, not even, I don't think, I'm walking through the toy aisle. No, let me back up a little bit. I'm jumping ahead. I'm at home. The electric goes out. Just for a second. The internet fucks up for a second. You know, I have to restart all my torrent programs. Oh my god, what a fucking pain in the ass. Ugh. Don't use uTorrent. Use Qubit torrent. I think it's called that. Anyway, I restart my fucking torrents and shit, and I'm like, you know what? Since I'm already knocked offline and, you know, Firefox forcefully closed and shit, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to watch a movie. I go, what should I watch? Now, I haven't watched Empire Strikes Back, you know, the best Star Wars movie ever. I haven't watched that movie for years. And that's funny, too, because I've downloaded so many different versions. You know, different releases of it, different official releases, different fan versions of it. And, you know, finally, I'm just like, I'll just take the newest one that's been uploaded, you know. So I start watching. I actually don't start watching Empire Strikes Back. I want to watch Empire Strikes Back. I'm like, oh, God, I guess I gotta watch New Hope before it, you know, because they kind of go together, don't they? You know. I'm like, fine, I'll watch New Hope. And I'm fast forwarding through some parts, you know. I'm just like, I just want to see Empire Strikes Back. So I watched the whole movie intently, and it ends, and I'm like, wow, what a fucking godly movie. Okay, what was all that about? Because it was like, it felt like such an external push to watch that. I'm like, why did I actually said out loud, why did I have to watch that? I mean, who does that? Why would you watch a movie on your computer and be like, why did I have to watch that? I mean, it doesn't make sense, does it? So, hours later, I'm walking around up at the Walmart here, and again, there's nothing new that I really care about, you know, and I'm just wandering through, and I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. I start walking out, and I stop, and I'm like, wait a minute. I go, I'm going to go look at Star Wars stuff, just to see if there is Star Wars stuff anymore. You know, they had like one black figure, and you know, Star Wars black, and, you know, they had some lightsabers, and then I saw this. Yeah, right next to the lightsabers are these little $10 pieces of shit. I mean, they're not pieces of shit, really. They're recreations of the old vintage figures from 1980. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so weird to see Boba Fett on a card in your hand in a toy store again, the old version. Oh, here's Yoda. How strange is that? And I'm like, wait a minute. These are all Empire Strikes Back figures. And I'm like, and I was just being pushed to watch Empire Strikes Back hours ago. I'm like, what the fucking fuck? So, I pick up Boba Fett and I pick up Yoda, and I'm like, you know what? They're $10 each. That's a horrible price, but it's kind of neat just to be able to buy them. Oh, I'll get Bespin Luke too. Why not, you know? And then I stop and I look at this. You have 2 shelf pegs, 1 missing shelf peg, and these poor figures, look how sad they are. These poor figures are just sitting there, doing nothing. And I'm like, there's only 6 here. And I look on the back of the card, it is the whole 6 of that wave. I'm like, that's odd. I go, so the Walmart here only got in 6 figures of the whole wave, and that's it? It just seemed weird. It was like, they got in a case of 6, it's all of them, and that's it. They don't have any more. It'll probably be weeks before they have more. And I'm like, okay, so this is a complete set here. Out comes the phone. Sure enough, these bitches are going for $150 on fucking eBay as a set. Boba Fett alone was going for like $50. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, it's happening again. So I buy off all of them for $60, go home, sell them for $150 on eBay. I mean, it's like, holy shit, man. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, and there was other things too, you know? I mean, it just keeps happening. It's like, now instead of me buying toys for me from a toy aisle, I'm just stumbling into shit that's on eBay for like double and triple. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Ah, man. Plump. Okay, I have spaghetti. Let's see what the hell else is going on here. Ow. Oh, you're a heavy bitch. Okay, it's bubbling, so that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah? Yeah. Bubbling hot sauce and eggplant. So, let me just see something here. Let's see what this has done to it. Oh my God, that's steaming fucking hot. Has it really been that long I've been gabbing? Ooh, sizzle. That's weird. I don't understand that. The eggplant is still largely... I mean, it's turned a little bit softer, but it's not turned into that jizz consistency like you see in eggplant parmesans and stuff that are pre-made. That's weird. In any case, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I don't know. I just had a craving for eggplant. But yeah, it's kind of crazy because, I mean, I stopped buying toys for me. And, you know, well, at least from toy stores anyway. At least from toy aisles, I do. But, you know, internet, forget the internet. I've been finding interesting things all... Oh my god. I wouldn't even know where to start on that shit. I've been finding good things on the internet. Let's just say that. I'm just gonna put this whole fucking thing in here. Fuck it. There's probably way too much sauce for this, but what are you gonna do? Ouch. That's heavy. It's like pure brick. I'm just going to let that cool down because I have a feeling if I try to wash that off immediately in the sink, it'll just like shatter or something. But yeah, I mean, if you pay attention to toy aisles, stuff that's arriving on the shelf at that moment, at that second, has like sometimes quadruple the worth. I mean, $2 toy, $29. Yeah, how many percentages is that? Holy fuck. My god, I mean, that's crazy. How many hundreds of percents is that? I don't know, I don't have my computer in front of me. I can't get on the online calculator. Anyway. I'm so sad with math. I'm good at other things. Math just... give me a calculator and shut up. Yeah, that's what I should have done. What I should have done with this is I should have put like maybe some wine in there, like wine vinegar or something. That might have been interesting. But I mean, you have a potential to make money. I mean, you know. I mean, I've been a bit of a... Good God, what am I doing? I'm trying to offset too much fucking sauce with too much fucking cheese. I wonder if there's any spaghetti left. So yeah, as I said, I've turned $40 of shitty Bakugan toys into a couple $100s. I turned $60 into a profit after shipping and all that of $80. Not bad. Well, with eBay fees, it's more like 70 something, you know, but still, you know. And here's the funny thing to this. I mean, I've been doing this with Hot Wheels cars too. It's like I never realized. You know what? I'm gonna stay on the Hot Wheels talk. That's a time for another video. Trust me. But I will say this about Hot Wheels. I mean, if you're not going out for the super treasure hunt ones, it's weird. America's a weird country. Because you can go to the store and you can buy a bunch of shitty Hot Wheels for like 89 cents or whatever the fuck they are. And you can go on eBay and throw it up there. Eventually it will sell. and you will make at the least $1 profit, even after shipping. I mean, imagine if this were a third world country and you said to somebody, hey, that $1 in your hand can become 2 for free. You know, but here in America, it's like, only $1 profit? Whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna have this shit sitting around my house and collecting dust while I wait for somebody to buy it. You know, I mean, that's America, isn't it? I mean, you can just sit here and poo-poo making money. It's so strange to me. It's so strange. Usually, if I can make $6 more than something, I'll do that, you know. I think $6 is like my magic number. During Easter, a display popped up in an Easter aisle somewhere, and it was tech decks. It was little skateboards, you know. And the funny thing is, they were $3. Boom, whip out the phone. They're selling on eBay, some of them, for $19. What do you think I did? I took all the desirable ones out there and left a whole bunch of less desirable ones, and I sold that shit. And what's funny is, it goes back to what I was just saying with Hot Wheels. If I had gone back and bought all those other $3 ones, I could probably sell them for $9. So after shipping and everything, you're still making $1 or $2 on every one of them. And, you know, you multiply that by a whole bunch of different units, and you're like, I could make, like, you know, quadruple the money here, technically. I mean, it's like, but I'm like, I just don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like having a little area with a bunch of toys to sell. Not that I don't already. But, you know, it's like, how nice it is to be able to say, I don't feel like turning my dollar into $2 or $3 or even $5. I just don't feel like it. It's like, holy shit. I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid not to. But it's also stupid to as well, because it's just a waste of time. And I guess time is an important thing, you know? I never have time. I don't have time to do shit, it seems. I'm going to have a lot less time soon. But, you know, I'm babbling. I'll leave you alone. Notice I haven't taken one damn bite of this yet. I am not burning my lips. Well, it's spaghetti, sauce, and cheese. Maybe I should grab a bite with eggplant. I don't know. The eggplant's been improved by cooking it, but it's still too rough. It's still too chunky and hard. And it still has that really earthy taste. Not that cooked taste. It tastes more bitter when it's cooked. You know, to the point of being mush. I really rather prefer eggplant when it's like all jizzy and yeah. The more it tastes like a man. No homo. The better it is. Oh god, that sounds nasty. It's true though, it tastes better that way. This is okay. No homo.